This is Teacher the Diva. Hi, my peoples. Hi, party people in the place to be. Teacher the Diva, getting ready to sleep. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I just wanted to get back on here and do a little chit chat with you now. Like I told you guys, I am trying to lose weight. And my appetite is decreasing. I am mainly pescatarian. I've been pescatarian for over 2 years though. Sometimes when I feel like I need a little bit more, take a little bit of chicken. Hey, I'm a work in progress. But it's time for me to up it a notch and do a little bit of calorie deficient. Come down on those portion size. I'm drinking half a gallon of water a day. I'm going to up that. I like to start small and build myself up. So, like I told you guys, I am on that weight loss system, and it contains a lot of vitamins and minerals, and I noticed that it is decreasing my appetite. I've been on it a month, almost 2 months now. I can't say I haven't seen the scale move. I've lost about 8 pounds thus far. Slowly but surely, and I am noticing the more I use it, the more my cravings and stuff are being decreased. So I am noticing that. I'm a person who suffers from chronic constipation, and I have since birth. But in addition to being on medication with that from the doctor every day, I do notice that it does make me go, especially in the morning. So that's a plus. And yeah, that's a plus. Anybody who suffers from chronic, you get the bloating, you get the nausea, you know, all that. And when you're bloated and you can't go for 3 to 6 weeks, you're hurting. That's chronic. I'm not talking about, oh, I didn't go today or yesterday. No, try 3 to 6 weeks. That's when it's chronic. So, but like I said, I've been that way since I've been born and had to take medications. So, as you get older, it just gets worse. So, got to keep doing those preventive measures, more water, fiber, but this system is helping me. So I'm doing that. When I start seeing bigger results, I'm hoping by the end of the year I can lose about 20. This is the biggest I have ever been. I'm telling you, 9 months pregnant, and I was never this size. I got to get back to myself. My doctor said for my bone structure and everything, I'm supposed to be at 135. I'm telling you, after my 6th child, I was 150 pounds. And then through, eating healthy, walking, doing a little bit of exercise. I worked, went to school, and walked both ways, plus took care of my kids. So that in itself was exercise. But I had went down to 125. Now I'm 5'7". I've always been super thin. So this is a little bit different. After all these surgeries and bed rest and this and that, these hormones didn't caught up with me, and the different steroids for the arthritis and stuff. So here I see it. Overweight. So my goal, let's see, is to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year. And then go on from there. So that would put me at 155 if I lose 20 pounds. No. What is wrong with my math? You know I am sleepy. If I lose 20 pounds, that would put me at 175. So, yeah. I gotta get control of this, because all of this is not cute to me. I don't care what nobody else thinks. Oh, you look all right, you look healthy, whatever. This is not me. This is the result of illness, no activity, 3 bouts of cancer, no activity, and overeating. Look at that. Not me at all. Not me. I don't care what angle you go through. That ain't it. No, I'm not satisfied at all. I love me, and I'm gonna love me back to health. But this and all this, that ain't me, girl. But slowly but surely, you know, it didn't happen overnight, and it's not gonna leave overnight. I got a very healthy mindset as far as that. I did notice that I did need a little help, so I did get this system, and I will tell you guys in the coming weeks what this system is. I might do a spread, a review of some sorts, but I'm going to see if I can get paid for it before I just go spreading stuff around. So if you guys want to know, just comment, like, subscribe, and comment, you know. And if I get enough people saying that they want to hear what it is and stuff, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. But yeah, I'm going to have to do some before pictures and some afters. Like I said, I drink a half a gallon of water a day. I'm going to have to up that. I drink a lot of my calories, I am noticing. I never even noticed that before, but I drink a lot of my calories, and I'm going to change that. I've already changed. I have a serious sweet tooth, and even when I was going through my cancer treatments and stuff, and I couldn't eat, I could eat sweets, and a lot of times instead of a meal, I would eat sweets in place of a meal. And there for a while, with the stress of my illnesses, and I was facing death, and all that type of stuff, I developed a thing where I would sleep eat. I wouldn't even know I was eating until I woke up and I would see chicken bones, pork chop bones, and chips, and a whole pack of cookies and stuff gone, or a whole gallon of juice, empty carton on the floor, or, you know, and then I would be sick. But, you know, whole six pack of donuts, glazed donuts, chips, pork chops, and just crap. A 2-liter of pop just gone. And around me, the trash is all around me when I wake up. Luckily, it's been a year since that has happened to me. I got control of that. But yeah, when you're going through life and death situations, you will act out of character even in your speech and the way you talk to other people, you know. Yeah. But I just wanted to come on and say that, yeah, that's me and what's been going on with me. I had a double mastectomy. I had a bump underneath my arm and side boobage. And I had one mammogram, and they said, oh, it's all right, nothing's changed. It must be just a cyst. Fast forward to 6 months later, and it's bigger. It's really palpable, and it hurt me to even drive, to even turn the steering wheel. I couldn't do it. So I went to the emergency room, and the doctor there, she was very nice and very gentle, and she called about 3 or 4 doctors into the emergency room, and they took an ultrasound and sent me directly to Hillman Cancer Center. So I had an appointment with them within the next 2 days. I went, and I had the 3D mammogram, the ultrasound, and they set me up an appointment for a biopsy. But within the next 3 days, I went for the biopsy. And they told me, within 3 days, we'll let you know what's going on. It's probably nothing. You're too young, and this and this and that. Don't ever let nobody tell you you're too young to contract or develop a disease. Disease has no age limit. Children are born with cancer. They're born with it. Leukemia and all. Who's to say you won't get it? I've read numerous obituaries where a person was 22, 28, 26, 18, died of stage 4 breast cancer that nobody caught because somebody told them they were too young to get it. If you know your body, be your first physician. Know when something's wrong and not right, and demand that it's taken care of. Whether you have it in your history or not, you might be the first in the family line to get it. So be your first physician and be diligent about your health. Well, it turns out I had cancer in the left, cancer cells in the right. So they sent me to an oncologist, which that week, was about 4 days later, I went to an oncologist, and she worked with a very good surgeon. So I just decided to stick with whoever she's used to working with. Within 2 weeks, I was on the operating table, and they were taking both my breasts, and what they did was a tram. Because I didn't want implants and didn't want to have to keep going to get them checked and taken out and replaced and have to worry about leakage and my body, because I'm allergic to a lot of things. I didn't want my body to reject it and have to keep going in, you know. So I had what they call a tram, and they took parts of my stomach. They cut me from side to side. They took part of my stomach, rammed it straight up, cut me up underneath the breast. It was basically an autopsy. That surgery took 18.5 hours long. I had complications of blood clots, and I was so sick. But the good thing was they got all of it. The other 5 surgeries I had to have was to do the just recreation of the breast and keep checking my lymph nodes, because they took my lymph nodes from my left side, and I had to keep getting the ones on the right side checked. But that took 5 surgeries. But All in all, I'm happy with my breasts. They are mine. They are of my body. So they're not any foreign body. So I didn't have to worry about rejection or anything. I don't have to go get mammograms anymore. What they'll do is do ultrasounds to make sure that the cancer doesn't come back and metastasize. So, you know, all in all, I'm doing good. I'm recovering from that. You know, I got a little chemo and my body is recovering from that. I lost 46 locks, which is why I think the last lock I lost was about maybe 3 weeks ago. Really long. That was very traumatic. It does a lot. It does a lot mentally, emotionally, physically, and I was just talking to my mom about it today, and you know, it makes you really not want to deal with people for a little while. I cannot go to a funeral right now. It's just too much. It's too much. I'm dealing with too much, like, death situations and stuff. So I will send flowers, I will send cards, but I'm not coming. I do feel like I need to seek out a support group. You know, when you need help, you need help. And I'm struggling a little bit with getting myself back. But yeah, I got to take care of me, mind, body, and soul. You know, I stay prayed up. You know, I keep my family close, and I just deal, you know. But, you know, us women always just deal. Know when you need help and go get it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm seeking out help. Also, I don't have all my range of motion back. My upper body is really, really weak. And so is my abdominal area from them taking tissue, muscle, abdominal muscle, and making me breast. And rerouting major arteries and stuff so that my breast will have life and my tissue won't die. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's painful at times. Some places are numb, some are just coming back alive, and you know, and all of that. And I still have rheumatoid arthritis, you know, so I'm dealing. It's going to take a while. But you know, sometimes your body is saying, go, 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 you can do it, you can do it. But your mind is saying, go, go, go. You can do it, you can do it. But your body's saying, girl, fall back. We're not ready for this, you know. So I do have to go through physical therapy too for my range of motion and strength in my upper body and my arms. Because now I can raise my arms so high, and then like the muscles and stuff at the side of my breast and on top really hurt to where I can't do nothing for a couple days. Like today, I planned on putting up my new curtains and stuff in my bedroom and stuff, and I put up the new shower curtain liner, and that hurt me. That hurt me bad, you know. So that's why it's been taking me so long to do some of my videos, my reveal videos, because I have to do a little bit at a time and then kind of rest and move my arms, or try to move my arms around and massage my chest and stuff. And yeah, so that was my third cancer. My first one, I had acid reflux. So bad, you know, and that acid ate the lining of my throat, and changed the cells. So I had cancer cells. They had to actually go in and burn layers of my throat and esophagus out in order to get rid of that cancer. And that I had to go every 6 weeks, and it took 5 times for me to get rid of that. Then after that, I had a big patch in my head. I burn in the sun. And it was just, I was super sensitive to the sun. I really couldn't go out. And I got a spot on my head, a scar I had there from them using forceps when my mother was birthing me. And it changed. So I went to the dermatologist because it changed so drastically and fast and so much. And it was cancer. So I had 3 surgeries to get rid of that. And then after that, about when I had the last surgery for that is when I found out I had breast cancer. So one right after the other. The last 2.5 years have been hell, to put it quite frankly. But God's love and strength and mercy and kindness and favor is sufficient. And I'm still here, still fighting a good fight, still fighting a good faith, still praising His name, and still getting better at everything He has for me to do. Which includes making these videos for you guys and informing you of certain things and letting you in my life just a little bit. Yeah, so I'm still having to wear surgical. So I can't go without bras for a long time. I still have to wear surgical garments. I hate wearing the surgical garments. But hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, my body can definitely feel it whenever I don't. You know, let me try doing, it's so hot, let me try going without it and stuff. Oh my God. Oh. The devil is a lie. I threw that thing right back on and bought 2 more. No. That is nothing nobody wants to experience. And no, when I tell you that mastectomy and repair was now I've had 6 kids. It was the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life. I would have rather had all 6 of my kids natural at the same time. When I tell you that I begged the Lord to take me, that I would be all right with it, I begged Him to take me. Begged, pleaded, begged. But I'm glad He didn't listen to me. See, he knows things beyond our understanding, okay? Because we will make decisions based on emotion or how we're feeling at the moment. But God knows. God knows. And I'm so glad He knows just how much we can bear. So, you know, come this far by faith. Leaning on the Lord, and I'm going to continue to do that. And in saying that, I'm going to say good night. Y'all say your prayers. I'm going to say mine. Keep me in mind. Keep me in yours, and I will keep you in mine. Walk blessed, talk blessed, be blessed, act blessed and be a blessing to the Lord by blessing somebody else. And also, please click that like and subscribe button. Drop a comment to let me know that you're there, that you're listening, that you enjoy my videos. If there's a certain topic you want me to broach or talk about or explore with you guys, just drop me a comment. You know, easy breezy. I'm cool. I'm not tough to get along with, talk with, or discuss anything with. So, in saying that, I love you guys to life. This is Deidre the Diva signing off.